Hello and welcome to DevCast Ops. I'm James and I'm with Barnaby and Wale, and I forget everything else we say because normally Barnaby deals with this bit.
It's normally
He's
just
somewhere.
welcome.
He doesn't have any internet at the moment, so I'm dealing with it.
Well, I think I don't have my fast internet that I usually have. I'm sort of back on sort of copper broadband, which is okay, but it's not full fiber that I'm used
Not,
to. So I think my upload isn't really fast enough to hack
not,
it.
not the gig up, gig down.
No.
Okay.
So you're basically on the same internet I'm on, basically, right now.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm the one that's streaming.
Yes.
So last week we started doing this stuff. If people can see my screen, we started doing the Dockerizing the Packer image. We had an issue that was a silly and small mistake. A file we weren't creating a file. We weren't creating the folder we were creating a file into. So quickly before we went live, I pushed change and we now have a successful build. So I was saying the first, I didn't change my screen. That's what I didn't do.
Zoom in so we can all see.
Wow. Anyway, so the first thing that I was thinking we do is we run a client and see if it has Podman installed. So
I
this is
think
going to be.
where did we get last week? We downloaded the binary onto the server and then didn't do anything else. And as a result, we never got in. We didn't put in the Nomad configuration or something like that.
Yeah, we didn't install we installed the Podman. We didn't install the Nomad plugin. And then while we're installing the plugin, we didn't actually create the plugin folder, which then made it all work. So I created the folder and fingers crossed, this should just work and we have Podman up as an option. And then we can start migrating everything else across. This downloading image stuff, I found it with the Terraform agent that I needed to restart earlier. It just takes a little like this. The waiting for an image was the longest part of this process, which seems wrong. I suppose there's a reason to not use Docker.
Yeah, why is it pulling the image from?
We Docker Hub.
So I guess it'd be interesting to see when we finally get the Podman up and running, if that drops, if it's any faster, or if we still have the same.
Well, that's a good start. It's not. It doesn't work.
No server.
Well, into GCP. Is it portal dot? I remember the GCP URL.
My Safari browser has memorized it.
Console.cloud. It is compute. It's Factorio. Spoilers for stuff that Barnaby's doing.
I think that stuff's already been streamed, but yeah, it's kind of. We were chatting about it on Saturday that we'll probably go back to Factorio after at some point.
New Nomad version. Why are we on 171?
I guess we hard baked the image and never updated that.
What version of the? Oh, it started. I think we just haven't updated Nomad yet. I am just impatient, but there's no Podman as a driver, so the driver's not worked. So we need to.
Is it worth trying to fix it on the server that's up and running and give it a few restarts, or baking it into the image?
No, I was gonna probably log. So I'm just curious if because these are kind of all the logs from the server. If any of these, if there's any like Podman logs that make it obvious what's going wrong.
Will it mess
Yeah,
with
'cause this
the?
is external plugin directory doesn't exist. Opt Nomad data plugins, which is the plugin folder that we should have created. So maybe this isn't using the latest version.
Did we? Is it using the live version?
You're right. I need to change the thing. Good spot.
We should have a way that we should update the job that spins up clients, have a way that we can select the Packer branch so that when we're stuff like this, we can quickly test the new ones.
I also stopped the wrong thing. Okay. Where am I typing in?
Packer portal.hashicorp.com, I think is the one.
It was it's the random email address I decided to use, which for whatever reason in my password manager the password is wrong. The username is wrong. Okay. Incomplete. Incomplete. Can I delete these? I can. They're messy. I shall delete them.
Oh, did you guys actually get a chance to read the blog that they sent out about Packer recently? Because I didn't. Something about it being aware of a pipeline.
Aware of the pipeline?
Yeah. I just haven't read. I just thought you guys, one of you, have read it. But...
No, I probably should have. Edit signed version. So when we run our pipeline, you can see it running here. So as soon as Packer starts running, a new version appears here.
Ooh, that would be cool. Let's see.
Sure.
Sorry, James.
I mean, we did see all this last week, 2 weeks ago when we last.
Remember last week or 2 weeks ago? Yeah, your boy was fighting with his Wi-Fi. So,
have you got your stable Wi-Fi now?
So I followed James's advice. I'm using my travel router. So, which explains why the internet is not that great. I need to find a better position for it.
There you go. Incomplete. That's just the one.
Looking at installing better Wi-Fi or better internet in the new place I'm moving to, because it looks like some of it's already been done. So gonna move in, wire in a gig up, gig down, and then look at setting up the access points and stuff. Doing it properly.
Lucky for some.
I mean, Ubiquity is really nice stuff.
Do we just casually put that out there? Barnaby, have you looked at what he said?
Ubiquity, no.
They're like a couple $100 a piece.
Yeah. It's not cheap.
But your other option is you do what Wale did.
Okay.
Buy a router that's rubbish and then regret it. Buy nice stuff and you only have to buy it once.
It was cheaper. It was free.
Yeah, if I can wire a couple of nice access points in and then just not ever have to think about internet again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just get the ones which are power over internet and then you swap.
Yeah, all the Ubiquity stuff. Well, most Ubiquity stuff's like that.
I really want them as well, but
Okay, this time, actually, I say patience, but like, joined. Use the correct image and it just works.
Nice. But now Docker is not there, Java is not there. Guys, I like all the ticks,
Java and Docker were never there by default.
Oh yeah, because you're using jobs, isn't it? You're using jobs to
So I think the future of Nomads, if they go down the route of like how Terraform Enterprise has gone and how I think Vault's planning to go, is these will be empty. Like there won't be any of these, and then you have to install every plugin.
Wait, is that not what it is currently? We are installing them, right?
No, so currently Docker, Java, and Quem, the plugins are installed and running. We just don't have the binaries on the system for them to use.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
Whereas Podman, we have to install the plugin. So that works. So obviously nothing we use supports it, but
For testing purpose, we could use VS Code. You could spin up a VS
oh no,
Code.
I was just gonna get this to work.
Okay.
Yeah, we can just start using our.
So the CSI, there's two parts, which is the controller, which runs on our servers, and the nodes, which run on the nodes. So it is this one. So my thought is to update this. So you could maybe have it so it's one task that's Docker, one task that's Podman. So you only have one thing that will half work. I'm not going to do that. Rename to Podman. I'm just going to. Is that still readable? I just realized
Okay.
I like zoom in and zoom out randomly. So
Don't worry, we'll point it out to you.
My node pool is currently test.
Yeah, I think that's the one that we spin up.
Yep. Node pool is test. And then I don't think privileged is a thing.
I guess remove it, see if it complains.
But we still need some form of like CSI to work.
CSI work through Podman.
I don't think. Let's actually look at the arg instead and just see if privilege is a thing. I don't think it is. Oh no, privilege is a thing. Cool. We still have privileged. In which case, I'm curious if this will just work. Why not?
Why not? It will work.
Jobs, run job. Well, it schedules. It's going to be the shortest stream if this just works.
Home time.
You're commuting to the streams now.
Storage. Oh no, it's plugins. That one. Yeah. That just a few seconds ago.
So
I am.
This is unusual.
I'm shocked.
We had this last week. This is why we ended up doing Podman.
That is true.
Let's pick something more impossible as well. Let's see if that will work instantly.
So should we swap the controller over to retire the old jobs and then spin up Minecraft to see if it can pull the data through?
The controller won't work.
Because we don't have it on the server.
Because so currently our main server is running Docker.
Can the
which is
node read the Docker controller?
Yeah.
Shall we try and get Minecraft up with the Podman CSI instead then?
Yeah. Let's just tear down this client. This client isn't strong enough to run Docker. Isn't strong enough to run Minecraft.
Shocker.
Oh, it's not our main client.
No, well, that was just a testy one, so it was tiny.
Yeah.
We don't really have main clients.
EC2, E2. Oh God, what was the?
Medium.
M5 X large.
No, that's a AWS thing.
Oh snap! Oh gosh, sorry. The whole today it was AWS for me, man.
Have you been burning a corporation's money on large EC2 boxes?
Yes, I actually am. EMR.
EMR needs so much.
Yeah, EMR need a lot. So yes, I have been. But don't worry, I tear it down. Like actually, it tears itself down because it's not working. So cool. But, yeah.
It was the standard 4 that we ran on the weekend. I don't know if we can make this a drop down.
Sorry, that one is a small one. Oh wait, can we have input validation in there?
Sorry, I assume so.
No,
Okay.
no. So the reason I was asking is because of the drop down you asked. So if we were to put that in there, would that then be showing as a drop down naturally, or
So I would like it to be a drop down. I don't know if it can be. I don't know how parameterized inputs work, or we may need to build our own UI in front of it
yeah.
that does the input. Because at the base level, parameterized inputs are just they build a web URL, so you can just go to it via an API call. So if we have at the point where we build a website, we can have an admin panel, an admin part of it that does all this stuff for us.
Oh,
That's
and
buttons that's just like start DCO game or whatever.
and that could be public facing
Yeah.
with Keycloak, guys. No,
We just use Vault.
sorry. I'm just excited to try something else. That's all.
Unsurprisingly, when you start up a massive server, it starts immediately. Yes, that job hasn't worked because this no pool needs to be DCOG. Edit DCOG.
Ooh.
And is the CSI job running against DCOG nodes as well, or is that just in test nodes?
So I've just changed it to DCO nodes. So that's spun up. Minecraft is now starting.
Oh.
Like everything seems to be happy.
I would have liked to try my Minecraft now, but unfortunately, I feel like my machine can't handle that right now. So
I mean, do we want to, I suppose, prove that the data is there?
Yeah, we should log into the server to check that it's actually there, because it will just start up and create a new world. It's not.
That is true.
It takes a hot minute to spin up though from there.
do I have to be on Cloudflare for me to be able to access that?
Yeah.
Yes.
You also need. I don't think you ever downloaded like the modded launcher.
I think I did. I think you made. Wait, hold on. I think you made me do that.
All right. So assuming this works, the next step really is this thing we're running doesn't have console on it, or does, but console's not set correctly. Console's not running. We have Nomad, but no console at this point.
Yeah.
So we should probably look into that. I don't think we're installing console.
No, we're not in the build, or I think the configs might not be right. I think we install.
Yeah.
I think we install console, but it doesn't get the server correctly.
Yeah,
like
and it's also all the keys, all the Ansible stuff we do to connect everything together. We can't do anymore. We kind of have to change and probably inject the like console keys and stuff.
Start putting stuff into Vault, having more permanent.
Oh yeah, we got Vault now.
Permanent solution.
We've always had Vault. Never used it.
We've had Vault set up to the point where we can use it now.
Yeah.
use it for logging into Nomad. And I think we use it for some Terraform stuff.
So what are we expecting to see?
Hopefully.
Our base, hopefully.
Yeah. if we spawn on a boat with a portal, something's gone wrong.
Yeah. Minecraft logs.
I think it's still loading in all the
Still
recipes.
Though it's a lot, it's so much faster. In fact, I doubled the instance size. There's the spawn. Am I on the correct server IP? That is also the other thing that matters. I'm not.
Was it 4.5 or something like that?
4.6.
Oh.
It goes up 1 per when we've triggered 3 servers today.
Eventually, it's going to crash into that Factorio server because that's static on 6.4.
Luckily, GCP won't let you do that.
But well, your Nomad job just is it GCP that's incrementing the
Yeah.
IP, or is it?
Yeah, no, Nomad just goes, "Hey, give me a server," because really, we should then have console that does the port forwarding. Because even through Minecraft, you can do that. So actually, the client's IP doesn't matter. It should purely be console, either using traffic or like console and point. Look, it's a server. Yeah, the flashy glow cube I think is proof enough that this is ours.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cool.
Fancy.
It's good that that works though.
Most flawlessly. So debugging console.
Yeah, should we check what's going on console? Is it running on the server currently? Because
I just think I'm just gonna whatever. I can use this instance. We probably don't have it set up to let us log in.
Yeah, I'm gonna find out. Is it .446?
Yeah, 4.6 is the IP.
By the way,
I don't know why my name's in the network tags. That's maybe something that I've done wrong. Metadata, no.
So I can't do any testing because I can't access the VPN.
It's fine.
Yeah. Just why.
You can just sit there and be a pretty face.
Ah,
Do research in the background.
why is that?
SSH 10.2.0.46. Yay, logged in. I am so glad that on my WSL setup, I set my name to be the name that GCP cares about. So I don't have to even think about typing in the name. I shouldn't care. I mean, we should get boundary and stuff set up for this really at some point.
Yeah.
But,
Yes, we should.
okay, next step. Console. System CTL stuff.
You're missing the T.
Someday I will learn to spell.
I hear it's overrated.
Just copy and paste.
Wait, does this not have journal? CT,
It does.
yeah. Why are you failing?
No certs.
Oh,
We're not loading in the certs or the encrypt. Like all our post console install stuff or console TLS stuff, we can't run in Packer because of the way you've got it set up currently.
Yeah.
But nothing is stopping us from baking these in It's just how do we get them into how do we get them into whatever's baking them in?
You mean like Packer, right?
Yeah, so either just pure baking the certs through Packer, which means we have to get the certs into GitHub, or we pass them in via console.
Via Nomad.
By Nomad, sorry, that is the one I meant.
There's something. Okay, so I would prefer to pass them by Nomad than put them through GitHub, because then if they change,
Well, the other option is this. This is authenticating via certs. We can authenticate via ACL.
I think there might be another way. Give me a second.
Another way.
I was looking when I was having Metro console the other day. I think there's a way to like do auto join or something like that, where you don't need
The autopilot.
No, God, it's been. I wish I'd saved this link. It might be autopilot. I think it's upgrades. This is a. You can. Use Go Discovery Library. So you can use. May not be so relevant for what we're doing. You can use the Go templating or Go Discover Library to find your servers.
Yeah, that lets you find the server. That doesn't find you the. That didn't give you the certs and stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, the certs are the more. The how do we get the console clients to authenticate with the server?
Yeah, I don't think that. Yeah, this isn't really going to help us with our problem because we have a static server, so that's not an issue.
Auto config. That's what it is. Console auto config is a highly scalable method that uses distributed secure properties such as ACL, TLS, and other. Don't. Oh wait, this looks like it's using Vault to config console.
Yeah, I guess we have Vault up and running. Oh yes, we have the console secrets engine, and you can use that to manage the certs for you. And Vault, if you don't bootstrap console, you can use the console plugin in Vault to bootstrap it for you, and then just manage it from there.
Well, this is using Vault OIDC.
Hmm.
We'll use the value of everything. Uses the value of a JWT token to authenticate. So it looks like Vol generates a JWT token that you then load into the client, which is then the server can understand and authenticate with.
Yeah, do you want to try doing it this way? As it seems like a neat way of doing it.
Yeah. Okay. What is the best? So I suppose we just edit the server to care about this stuff.
Yeah.
Looks like it still needs a CA. It looks like it still needs an agent CA. Or we
The
can load
CA
that in.
is public, so we can bake the CA into the Packer image without having to care.
Yeah.
So
Say
that's
this
fine.
is true. There was an indication service staging. Cool. This is console. Server. This thing. God, this file's so long. Let's just drag this over here. So they've got this under connect, which makes sense. I suppose we need to set up the vault side as well, don't we?
Yeah, I was just going to check if there's versions that we need of Vault and console.
I mean, for prereqs, it doesn't actually like.
The images that they're pulling the example for console is 1.11.2, so I think we're fine there.
I think we're fine.
And Vault's 1.8.1. Yeah. Do we have a Vault Terraform thing? I think we do.
Yes, it is not one of these files. Add folder to workplace. It's Corvo, I think.
That would make sense.
Yeah, we've got Nomad OIDC. So much. We even have a console secret backend. Oh, this is how we authenticate users with console. Should I just add it to this file? God, what does it even want? It's a OIDC provider?
Yeah, let me flick through.
God. Data center deploy auto config. Vault. That's a policy. I was hoping something would just give me the.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for the.
I mean, I have a vague idea of what it wants because it's just OIDC. But it doesn't seem like in the documentation actually shows it.
I think it might be in the GitHub because it's mounting the Docker image is mounting a volume which is called Vault Policies.
I mean, we have OIDC here. Which looks like, did you? Yes. So we've currently got access OIDC. We've currently got core Nomad. So at a base level, we're creating one of these, but for console. So I think I just start by doing that. You're welcome to obviously research and make sure I'm doing it right. But for now, I'm just going to copy and paste this and make it similar.
Cool. Yeah, I'll have a little look around in the background and see if I can find the little bits that's in there.
This is console auto join. It's not called auto join. It's called
Auto config.
auto config. Very long name, but don't know if we need redirect URL currently. Scopes.
I found the policy that they've used and dumped it in Discord, if that's any use to you. It's like giving
Probably.
access to an RSAD token path.
Just realized I've. Oh, that's. So go back and roll is separate. Don't need that. This is currently. It's a group assignment. Core admin. Yeah, so I need. Probably make another group. This is going to be called
Console client.
I'm just calling everything console. Console config auto join.
Fair enough.
Oh wait, I don't know what it is. This doesn't have a loop.
Are we going to use a do we have a key created for our current RSAD setup, or are we going to?
I'm creating a new. I was going to create a new IDC because the current one is for Nomad.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then we just need access to that. Oh, wait, what? This policy looks completely different. So path policies, yeah. Oh, it's JSON, that's why.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine. And then capabilities is just read. Unless that's a console. Is that
I think just
Oh,
read to be right.
oh, whatever. Already see token. So that is the name. I've got to count. That is the name of the client. And then the name of the role.
Yeah.
Silent key client provide. There's no roles. Oh, that's going to be. No, wait, that's not role. What role is that?
Be console autoconfig, I guess. Vault. So the OICD role. Do we make any of this?
We have a assignment, a key, a client, and a provider.
I wonder if this will have its own unique resource in Terraform.
Oh, this creates a role.
Yeah. So we can create. It has a unique Terraform resource, so Vault Identity IDC role.
Okay.
You can take some namespace, which is optional, which we don't need because we're using Enterprise. Name.
Vault identity OIDC role. So it does.
TTL
Another one. So what does this need? For name?
Name, key are the two that are required.
There's a template as well on the thing.
Yeah, so the template is optional, but
I'll do this. So this looks like, suppose this is creating a key with allowed client IDs, and that actually specifies that. That's probably fine. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
And then this needs name, key is the same as name.
You're not going to use the resource block for the key.
Resource block?
Did you not create the key in Terraform using the OICD key?
Oh, this thing. Yes. You right?
Try and keep things unit, change them in one place.
100%. And then templates equals, I assume this is a string. Yeah.
So yeah, the template string use format tokens. This may be in stringified JSON or base64 format.
Just like that. How do you go from JSON?
Stringified JSON.
JSON encode.
Yeah, that's a nice way. Do you not want your bottom ones to be tabbed out one more? I guess not.
This is weird, but it's correct because these are twos.
Yeah, I think it's the one above it that's tabbed one too many.
Oh,
the yellow one.
Yeah, you're right. Good spot. Right.
Not that it matters. It's just the sort of little OCD of the brackets.
It matters. So.
Do you want to put a TTL in there as well?
No. I know you're all for TTLs, but this is fine.
I think our default TTL is pretty low.
Cool.
Wasn't it 20 minutes?
It might be 10 our default. Quite aggressive.
Because remember, there was a day when me and you were on stream, and every time we created something, it was expiring.
It's
Basically,
whenever I'm doing something in Nomad, I have to log in every 10 minutes.
yeah. So it's 10 minutes then.
At some point, I might go and change that Nomad one to be an hour.
I don't know. I mean, it's these, isn't it? Would you like me to make the change while I'm here?
If you could. What,
Oh,
is that right? 2, 4. It should be 600, be 10 minutes. They suggest it'd be longer. So I don't know if it's a Nomad side thing.
I'll leave it then.
At some point, I'm going to go find it.
Okay, now hopefully, good thing we fixed the Terraform agent, because this is something that 100% needs to be in the Terraform agent.
Yeah, my fiddling around earlier. Yeah, it's the TCL that Vault's sending to Nomad is 40 minutes, which maybe a little bit on the short side, but still fine.
Got a lovely error
Ooh.
because something is what?
can't read that.
You have the right key. Vault token, or what? I guess you never used the.
There's just no resource name. How weird. No.
Oh, now I've gone back and fixed the Factorio server. Got that up and running. All of our Terraform workspaces have nice little ticks next to them.
Oh, nice.
So that's the only one that was errored.
Yes. Something I think I care more about now is to, like, when I look at a system that I'm maintaining, I want it to all be green.
So that's the thing. If you start just going, oh, that one's okay, but it's errored, the sort of the warning signs don't mean anything to you as much anymore.
Yep.
Your brain just starts going, oh, it's fine, we can ignore those.
Yeah, as where you should be like workspaces, and nothing should ever be in this state. Nothing should be left in this state.
Yeah.
But also, we have a lot of workspaces we don't need anymore. Like, we should really clean up our workspaces.
Yeah, that's true. Because I think if I hadn't, if I deleted the old Factorio workspace, when I just planned it locally, it would have recreated it in any case. So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, if the state doesn't, if nothing is in state, there's no reason for the workspace to exist. Certainly, if we can get all the secrets into Vault and get that like auto attaching as a variable set.
We might want to start looking at our DR exercise for Vault at some point if we start putting secrets in there for all of our build processes.
Unbalanced templating characters. The hell does that mean? It is Vol.
Doesn't like your template, I'm guessing.
It's saying unbalanced templating characters. Don't really know what that means.
That's interesting. The plan hasn't converted your JSON code encode into JSON.
No. Which is why it's probably fine at that point. I really don't know. I have never seen that error before.
Do you want,
I mean, it's technically a volt hour.
I think can you flick back to your Terraform? Where you have the JSON encode. Okay. So swap out your colons with equal signs and try again.
Oh yeah. Good spot. It's a shame that Terraform didn't complain of that.
And wrap your keys in quotes as well.
I didn't know if... Oops. I didn't think I need that bit, but okay.
I'm just going off what it has in the examples and function call.
The quotes to equals is correct because this is now HCL, so it should be equals, not colons.
Yeah.
I've been dealing with YAML for far too long that my brain didn't even see that.
You've gone full colon.
Cool. So we now have this thing. Yeah, this is, it's only volt side, it's 40 minutes, 2 hours. So
Yeah.
same hour.
Do you want to try and base 64 encoder? Because it says we can take either. Or base 64. See documentation.
People like, there's no, but okay. So you think base 64?
Try base 64 encoding because it says it can take base 64 encoded version. So it's just a quick one to try. Otherwise,
Yep.
we'll have to read through, see the docs, and do it properly.
I mean, the other option is I could go direct and not do the encoding.
Yeah.
So we have more of an idea of what's actually happening. Because it's funny, this is, oh no, this base 64 encodes it.
You're going to decode it to get your JSON out.
Base 64 together.
This also isn't WSL, but yeah. That looks right.
Yeah.
Um,
So the raw API endpoint will be hitting underneath for the template block says the JSON template string scope that's been provided as escaped JSON or base 64 encoded JSON. I don't know what escaped JSON is. Oh, is that with the slashes?
yeah, probably. I really hope this doesn't work. I hope so much this doesn't work.
What have you done?
Something really hacky. I've tried to put single quotes around it all, but I may need to do single quotes within the base64 encode. Yeah, I think I'd have to do the quotes within the base64 encode. So there is a lazy way of doing this, which invalid character / looking for any value. That's fun. So I'm just gonna remove base64 for now.
Yeah, that won't work, Jason. It needs to be escaped, Jason. If you're passing it as a string.
That should. I mean, okay. Let's just try again. Okay. So what this suggested I did was this one, because this gives the command.
I reckon that uses the funny bit of the Vault CLI to escape it to the API.
Yep, but there's a way of doing. There's a way of getting Terraform. There's a way of doing something trickier within Terraform, which I just when I can't work out what Terraform wants is the lazy way of doing it. So we are identity. It needs our key name, which is that.
Put the escaped version of the template in Discord if you want the string.
Cool. I'm gonna do this way because I think I'm gonna try this because I think it's interesting. So everything's just auto config, isn't it? Oh, the key is core. Cool. I don't have vault. So if I just exit this, oops, exit this. Oh wait, export vault util.
I thought you were going to do something else.
Have I never actually?
Something that you could try is if you still have the command, if you do dash output dash curl string.
Oh no, I'm gonna just get Terraform to. I'm just gonna use I'm just gonna abuse Terraform import to do what I want. I literally click up something this morning, and then spent the rest of the day Terraform importing it. Token equals. Let's not show that one. I've unsupported path. vault, access, ODT providers, identity, core, console. Is that right?
Mm,
Identity. Oh, it's OID. Oh, the. Okay.
I think you do need OIDC in there instead of vault
Yeah,
core.
it looks like it looks like this is OIDC. And then key
It's
is
installed in my Bash history for Vault.
okay. That now exists. So now if I go import to ID equals, what do you reckon the ID is?
We what? Oh, the IDs
Uh,
for.
The role.
Give me a second. Keeping it all imported with the role name, for example. So you just need
Oh,
to
it's just role name.
yeah. So comps will also config in theory
Sweet.
without the trailing space, I'd imagine.
Oh yeah. Oh, then I am gonna have to do help from login. It's annoying because the way I'm doing things, I had to load in a token earlier to do something else. That's fine. Where am I? Core vault. Oh, I'll always run late because of these silly things. Terraform plan. Do I have a backend? Don't have a backend.
Terraform block already.
We don't. So I'm gonna have to. At one point I saw there was a way of like auto-generating a backend, but I don't think there is.
Or if you might be able to do it out of TFC.
That one. You. Why are we using 1.6?
So that's probably the version when we started and it never upgraded.
100%. I'm all 8.4.
I'm surprised you just didn't remove the
My God.
Terraform file.
It's all like old stuff from when we were doing it manually.
And the folder. There's a .terraform.
Reconfigure will hit the folder.
Oh, okay.
It's the like, there's a state currently here. Do you want it? No. I could have just typed no, but deleting the file seems far safer than just like accidentally overriding our state file.
Well, you want to show off your import blocks, so it'd be a good opportunity to go through everything and then re-import it.
Well, this is lazy import. Here we go. So this is what it wants. So yeah,
Sure, that's what it
it was
sent you.
forward slashed. Terraform JSON. Is there not a safe?
So
I suppose there's no way of going like, hey.
Oh, what, telling it to do JSON encode within to an escaped JSON?
Yeah.
Yeah, have to build a provider function and do it that way.
Yeah, there probably is. This is fine. So the thing I like about doing this sort of import is you can kind of see what it's changing, change it so it's the same, and then push the code up. It's a very like safe way of like building resources when you know something already exists.
Yeah, fair enough. I think the bit that I would have been intrigued to try is if we'd run the command to create it, but instead of actually creating it, if you do the say output curl string, it won't run the Vault CLI command. It will give you the curl alternative, and that will show you.
So what is it? It's
so I guess after write, I think it's dash output curl string. I think it's all output dash curl string. It's one flag.
oh, one flag. Okay. There you go.
Yeah, and then it gives you the escape JSON.
Nice.
And you wouldn't have had to bother with logging in or doing any of your finding the address or anything like that.
That is true. Roll. What am I doing? That one.
I guess next week we're going to have to come back and set up the console side of this.
Yeah, I was surprised how long this vault side was.
Half it's us just messing around with JSON encoding.
It's always the hardest part. Always the hardest part of the like. I found a really good guide. How do I get this to do the random stuff that I want to do things with?
I feel we end up just turning everything into Terraform code, but I feel like you'd struggle to, it would be annoying if you wrote a guide, or it wouldn't really feel like a guide if you just wrote like, here's how you do it in Terraform. It's like at that point it's just a Terraform module.
Yeah. Pull Terraform code, run your apply. This hasn't taken that this is saved, and I don't. Oh yeah. Don't.
You sunk.
Yeah. Maybe because I'm in WSL. It may have like not updated correctly.
Yeah,
Is what I will tell myself.
Your VS is still saying it's out of sync, but sometimes that takes a little while to.
Oh yeah, no, OBS is always like saying CSI node pool, and then this code. Yeah, should probably push this node pool code up. Yeah, do it before once we finished. Still thinking that this is what I've typed.
Weird.
It's provably not what I've typed.
I wonder why. What's the commit ID?
This is running off 9F, which is the fix. No idea, the one I just did.
Commit 9F014AF.
Don't understand what Terraform's doing. There is no JSON encode anymore.
I think you might. It looks like it's happy on the one I've got. Are you on the right plan? Fix no idea.
Oh, no idea. No, it's still template.
Yeah, it should be template. So
No, sorry, the JSON encode.
That's part of the template block that's being removed.
Because the first one.
That line's changing. It doesn't.
Yeah,
how
the first bit is what you're changing it to.
Yeah.
So it's currently this. I'm changing it to JSON encode, but there is no JSON encode anymore.
So you're going from JSON encode to that.
Don't. Because the thing doesn't exist, so it's the import. I'm gonna delete the import. Oh god, how do I delete? Default delete?
Yeah.
They deleted it if it existed. Okay. So no imports anymore. It's just.
Is the ID in state?
No, it never got added to state because it never successfully applied. There we go. That's what we want.
Weird.
My god. I like double hit keys far too often.
Need to move your actuation point down on your keyboard.
I need a heavier keyboard. That's what I actually need. Though you joke, I am really like eyeing up fancy keyboards, and it's so bad because they are so expensive.
You're not going to build one yourself from scratch.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's what I mean. Like I'm thinking about like, oh, I could spend like £400 or £500, build myself a custom keyboard.
If the keyboard costs more than a console, then
yeah. Yeah.
If you ever become a CEO of a company that's doing really well, it's like going to be your like fancy sort of corporate expenditure.
Gold-plated keycaps. Yeah.
One day accounting's going to come looking. It's like that's what cost us £2,000.
So tax write-offs. I really don't know. It's Philly's Gate.
Like error passing template on balance template of characters.
Do we need the?
I don't know, do you?
Do that.
If it fails again, it might be worth upping the verbosity of the run so you can see the API calls.
This is going to be the last time we try this, and then we're going to call it a stream. Because I don't think banging our head against this too much longer is going to help. And if next week this is our start into the rest of it, that is not the client idea I wanted. Maybe I'll fix that bit first. Is it just gonna be name?
Yeah, probably.
So I'm 90% sure because I was like, oh, maybe there's like an inbuilt templating. So something's going wrong with the way that. Yeah, I think we need to see the API calls or looking into Vol and seeing what the Vol audit logs are saying. But we can do that next week. Or maybe we'll look at this between streams because debugging this sort of stuff is very boring and it's going to be like a second job that ultimately fixes it. But it may take us an hour or two together.
We don't have any audit device enabled. Not on board, so we don't have any audit logs.
Yeah, well, we can set that up. Like I think this is something that maybe if one of us gets some time between streams, we can look at because I don't know, it may take another hour to debug this, and we don't next stream just debugging this silly error. So annoyingly, well, I mean, we got the stuff working that we were planning to. Just always the end.
Weird issue.
Oh, always weird issues. So until next time, we will make sure you like, subscribe, follow the bell, do the correct things on the correct channels. They all have silly names. But we will be able to stream Minecraft on Saturday, more tech things on Monday, and until next time.
Wow.
Bye.
Bye.